Yes, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kenneth. That was indeed a very power-packed session. I hope everyone has learned a thing or few. So I'm going to ask, just so that we are able to gauge in terms of the impact and whether you enjoyed the session or there's more things that you'd like us to include in future. There's a link that I've shared through the chats for the review. It's about 4 or 5 questions, just yes and no. So if you could please complete that, we'd truly appreciate that. And whilst on that, if we can also have some questions, any questions, challenges that you are currently experiencing, and hopefully we are able to assist depending on the level of complexity. So we've got about 15 minutes for that, and yeah, we'll wrap up. So I think that's kind enough, Kenneth. We should be able to cover everything. We're supposed to finish by 12:30, so it's 12:15. We're done already, so we might as well utilize that time to see if we can assist you with anything.
Yeah, no, 100%. So guys, any specific questions, comments, even feedback on what you'd like to see maybe in sort of follow-up sessions, because we're also continuously looking to get feedback and also improve on how we offer what we offer. So anything in between is welcome, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. So feel free, you can unmute yourself. This is the time where no one needs to be shy. You can just shout. You can raise those electronic hands.
I see Itumeleng as they're off mute. I'm not sure if you wanted to ask a question, maybe.
Oh yes, I see that. Truman, do you want to come in? I'm muted. Okay. So it would seem that there are no questions, or maybe people are still busy with the form, the online evaluation form. So perhaps whilst still at that, just let us know if you are done completing the review form, so that we can sort of finalize and do the final announcement, which I think actually we can just say it whilst you submitting those review forms. So essentially, this is the coaching program, the mentorship and coaching program that we're talking about. So in terms of those that are interested, we are going to share the link. So if you are part of this call, this is the surprise that we are talking about. So we're going to share the link with you so that you can stay connected with us and join our future programs when it comes to everything supply chain and industrial engineering. But what is also very important is that you would also have access to the previous sessions that we've had. As per the topics on the screen, there's various topics that we've covered from 2020, beginning of the year 2020. And we continue to have these sessions virtually. So feel free to engage, and if there's any announcement that comes through that platform once you've joined, you'll be able to also access the other sessions that we are going to be holding in the future. But most importantly, we also share career opportunities through the same platform, and you can also book the supply chain coaches if maybe you need a one-on-one session. Needless to say, for that, if it's not part of a an organized session where various people will be joining the call, you will then have to pay for that if it's one-on-one. However, we encourage that, first and foremost, just interact with the platform, or rather navigate the platform, see what's there, what we've done in the past, because whatever that you might be looking for, it might be something that we've already covered. But if, of course, you need a one-on-one discussion with either Dr. Kenneth or myself or any other, coach that is part of this platform. So we've got various topics, various expertise that we all come with. So we've got some of the coaches that strictly deal with, the project and program management type of topics. Suhail would be the go-to person when it comes to such things. And of course, we've got other coaches that are not necessarily within the platform, but as and when we have these sessions, you'll be able to have access to them either through the platform or one-on-one, like the session that we're having today. So I hope everyone is done with the review form. So if I can just get some thumbs up or just shout if you've completed the form. So we don't want to hold you in ransom, especially on a Saturday.
Truman, I help you with where I picked the review form. I was a bit offline for some seconds, so I think I didn't see where to pick the form from.
Oh, okay. Let's sort that out, Vegas. So if you can even complete it offline, but I see that we still have some time. So I'm just gonna drop the chat here, the link rather, through the chat. Can you see it now?
Okay, in just a minute. So I pick it from the chat.
Yes, from the chat.
Okay. Apparently, I'm a bit new, so I'm a bit scrappy in terms of
okay.
navigation.
No, it's fine,
Sure,
but you
sure.
should see it. Are you using your phone or laptop?
I'm using a phone.
Using a phone. So you see on your right-hand side where it says more, you've got those. You've got, I think it says 4, but there's a number.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So it tells you the number of messages that you have in your inbox. So if you go to that, just click on chat, you see it now.
I think I've seen it.
Okay, lovely.
Thank you. All right.
Pleasure. So you feel free, those that haven't finished, or maybe you're also struggling, you can even complete that review form after the session. So just make sure that you click on it first so that you don't lose it, or copy and paste it onto your browser. But there's still time. We can just talk. So maybe, Ken, let's talk about, I'm not sure if any of the professionals on the call, if they've got any challenges, just briefly, if there's anything that you'd like us to talk about or to assist you with in as far as your career growth is concerned, or it could be something that you're struggling with at work. It could be about, the progression. Maybe if you're interested in the topic, you want to take it further. You want to know, the various options that are available, short courses, year-long programs. Just feel free to unmute yourself and shout. Sorry, Ken, I heard you there. You wanted to say something?
No, I was going to give you a suggestion. No, I was just going to make a suggestion, and I hope the other guys don't shoot me for this. Is since we've got about 9 or 10 people on, should we not then maybe just call out to the guys individually and just give them maybe just 5 or 10 seconds just to say something, even if the something is they're all good, there's no issues, but if they got anything specific, then at least they got the opportunity to say something. And I know sometimes these virtual platforms aren't the same as face-to-face, so maybe just give the guys that opportunity.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's even better.
So I leave it to you to cycle through the names as you see it on
Okay.
your list.
Yes, let me check who's on the top. Who's the winner? Vegas, it would seem you'll have to go first. I've got Vegas, then Dr. Rosemary after Vegas.
Yeah, no, we're grateful for your time and the investment that you're putting into us. For me, I think I'm on the point of career progression. Like I think a brother said, to say you'll have the idea, like let's say how to answer the question, but I think the problem I'm mainly having is how to structure them. Like for example, when we came to the question, say, can you outline the types of inventory? So I'll be wondering, are they talking about the classifications, or are they referring to maybe just the individual item like a pen, a paper, metal, and the like? So I think for me, that is where I'm having a bit of challenge.
I'm with you. So if I may ask, Vegas, what line of work, which line of work are you from?
I'm at a tertiary institution at a college.
Oh,
that's an engineering college.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm mainly inclined to the warehousing side of the business.
Oh, lovely. And what qualification are you doing currently?
I've just started L4, so I want to attempt by November. That should be my first attempt.
So is that the diploma level?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And are you working full time?
Yes.
Okay. And your current role?
I'm a stores clerk where I am right now.
Oh, so the topic is relevant. Okay, great.
Sure.
All right. Thanks for that. Maybe moving right along, we are going to go to Dr. Rosemary. And then after that, Joel and Sizwe, right after Joel. Rosemary, are you still there? Okay, let's move on to Joel.
Hello.
Yes, Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Yes. So basically, what am I supposed to talk about?
All right. No. We're just checking. How did you find the session?
Okay.
And do you have any current challenges at work that you need assistance with?
Yeah. Okay. Basically, so I think the session was fine. Yeah, it's well educative and like I have learned a lot. Yeah, like I said, it's my first time. Yeah, doing this. So I'm also just gonna do a recap. You see,
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through and go through what we're doing and also like add to what I have. But I'm very happy. It's educative. It's only that maybe. Yeah, and maybe next time I need to be a bit early. I start with others, then also maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
you joined the session a little bit late.
Yeah, because I was a bit confused. Fine. I was thinking maybe it's tomorrow.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thanks for that, Joel. So moving right along, maybe you can go to Sizwe.
Sure, brother.
Yes, Sizwe.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, for me, today I can't even explain it, as it's my first time on this kind. Oh, yes.
Okay.
But it has made me. This whole class has made me to question myself that, oh, Caesar, why didn't you start with this long ago? Because this is what I'm passionate about, and I've been passionate about it for the past 13 years. Wow. Because I'm currently, as I said, I'm working for Heineken, and I'm working as a sales rep.
Oh, okay.
However, this passion has been haunting me for years to say it. Yes, Sizwe, you are a sales rep, you are good at sales, but you know where your passion is. So I decided to take that step to follow my passion. And yeah, the course today was very interesting, and I'm prepared to take it and get certificate of it. And yeah, but thanks very much. Thanks a lot for everything, guys. Well presented.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that response, Sizwe. And yeah, I think
Thanks, Sizwe.
you definitely enjoy supply chain, you know, coming from a sales background. Actually, supply chain, I always say that it's one topic that cuts across, you know, various, you know, functions. So from supply chain, you can go anywhere, you know, you can go to sales, you know, for whatever reason, if you want to, you know, do something else after that, you can go to procurement, logistics, if you want to specialize. Just like engineering, you know, supply chain is also very broad. So you will then have to decide once you've completed, you know, the course, whether it's a short course or a full qualification, feel free. So we've got a combination of the locally accredited programs as well as international accredited programs. So we'll share more details with those that might be interested in that, because we already have your details. But please, I cannot stress enough the importance of joining this platform. It's free of charge, the mentorship and coaching program, because in that way, you'll be connected to what we do, and you'll be able to then decide if maybe today you're not sure as to what to do next, or, you know, which option to pursue, short course or a full qualification. So thanks for that, Sizwe. Moving right along, Tesvir, then Itumeleng, and then we can close.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tesvir, are you there? I know it's not your first time, so maybe, okay, go for it.
I forgot what the question was.
All right, so how did you find the session, today's session, and do you have any challenges, work-related challenges that you'd want us to talk about, career tips or career growth-related issues?
Nah, not really, but I'm not working at the moment, studying.
Yeah.
So just lesson helps expand my horizons, you can say. It helps me understand supply chain way better.
Great stuff. Thank you. Is that it? You got cut off there. I could barely hear you at the end, so I don't want to interrupt. I see your mic is still on. Okay, I take it that Tasvir is done. So last but not least, Itumeleng. You can unmute yourself. Itumeleng seems to have a problem. The mic is not visible. So yeah, I highly doubt that we are going to get any feedback there. So in the interest of time, let's wrap it away. Kenneth, I think that was it for today's session, and the response overall, I think a lot of people have really gained something. So we truly appreciate your feedback, because I mean, it's pointless for us to come here and, you know, present a particular topic, Kenneth, going through the entire presentation and not getting any interaction. That would be quite boring. So we thank you very much for your interaction, the participation in terms of the online breakout rooms, the group discussions and presentations. So for those that were joining us for the first time, we don't want to really apologize for putting you on the spot, but I think if anything, you've also learned a thing or two out of that whole experience. So our programs are all about that, transferring knowledge, encouraging participation, because we strongly believe that it's only through interaction and asking questions that you are able to learn something, as opposed to, just listening and watching and not participating in the discussion. So with that being said, just to give you a little bit of, a summary in terms of the other short programs, these are all internationally accredited programs by the Global Skills Development Council, which is our accreditation partner. So they do the setting of exams and the certification. So as you can see, these are not only supply chain related. So for those of you that might be interested in, in the Lean Six Sigma related programs, optimization, and all the things that Kenneth was talking about, how to minimize waste in any production process or business process, these would be highly recommended. So we've got various levels. So the black belt is the highest certification. So that is for experts, and we've got the green belt. Yellow belt is the entry level. And we've got another one for the project management professionals. So as you can see, all these come with an international exam that you take after having completed the program. However, I must say there's two options. There's an option where you are given access to the e-learning platform without attending any class. So like what we've had today, so you can take that further and take an exam. So same with these programs. If maybe for whatever reason you don't have time to attend the live class, you can just simply go for the e-learning, where you can attend and access the course anytime according to your availability. All right, so moving right along, then we've got this one. This is not only for IT or information systems professionals. This is something that is very relevant to the era that we find ourselves in the fourth industrial phase, or the fourth industrial revolution, that the global community, whether in business or wherever you are, it's been a buzzword. So if you want to explore that, this is the program that would highly recommend. Like I said, not only for IT or information systems professionals, but even for those that are in supply chain, you are in engineering, you name it. It's a very highly sought after skill in this era that we find ourselves in. So moving right along, for those that want to specifically focus on procurement, so this would be the program, the CPP program, Certified in Procurement Professional, right? Or right, I beg your pardon, Certified Procurement Professional, CCP. Okay, so again, here there's a short course and the year-long program. There's also the option of the e-learning only. So I don't want to bore you with all the topics, but basically these are various programs, short programs that we have. That brings us to the end of the session. And once again, thank you so much for your time. And we hope that we are going to stay connected. And those of you that need to access the e-learning platform, please just fetch the link from the chat. I've actually sent it. So let me just see if someone can just confirm if you are able to fetch the link, so that you are able to get access to the mentorship and coaching program. And needless to say, even in terms of the recordings, those that would want to be certified, that's where you are going to be getting such material. Right, so silence means everyone is either exhausted or they've been covered on all the issues and they've got nothing to say. So Dr. Kenneth, any closing remarks on your side?
Yeah, no, listen, just thanks to the guys, you know, they gave their time off on a Saturday. Investing in your own development is important, and I'm glad your guys are actively doing that. So yeah, great having you guys here and interacting. And I think, you know, if your guys stay close to us and to the programs we offer, I think as a relationship develops, the interaction increases and the level of learning increases as well. So I encourage you all to keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, thank you. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of the weekend. And not to forget to all the ladies out there, happy Women's Month and the day as well. So yeah, that's me. Thanks, Truman.
Thanks, Dr. Kenneth. Cheers, everybody.
Yes, Truman.
Enjoy your week ahead.
Well, Truman.
Yes, sir.